Is Rick Pitino going to survive in Louisville after this?
No, he's not. Tom Jurich, who worked at Colorado State before he took the Louisville job as the athletic director there, I think fully supports Pitino. But as more details come out, I think the public outcry will force Jurich to sit down with Pitino and say, "I love you, brother, but we can't go on this way because I've got to keep my boosters happy too."
Well, Pitino's going all Scud missile on this McGee guy.
Yeah,
He's going on the offensive here. He's trying to switch the focus from his program and himself. And by the way, this is the second sex scandal in the last couple of years for Pitino in Louisville. He's trying to push the focus back on this McGee character. Pitino claiming he didn't know anything. This guy McGee needs to come out and admit to everything. But McGee's not the one who is in control. Pitino's in control of that program. And the program is out of control. No doubt about it. And this didn't go on. This wasn't just one party in a dorm room. This was 4 years worth of partying in these dorm rooms with strippers and prostitutes. Tens of thousands of dollars spent to make these recruits happy.
Right.
First of all, I find it hard that Pitino doesn't know. I find it hard to believe that Pitino doesn't know. But whether he knows or not, he should have known. He should have had more control of that program. He should have had more control of the assistant coach. He should have had a better idea of what was going on when these recruits were in town. Pitino can't survive this. If I'm Tom Jurich, the AD there, or how about this? More importantly, the president of the school that has to protect the brand and the image.
Right.
Pitino's got to be gone. It's enough already. I don't care how many wins he puts up. He's got to be gone.
What is interesting to me about this story, and I'm not in position to tell you what's the gospel truth and what's embellished in the story, but the woman in charge of this operation, the author of the book and the whistleblower, however you want to categorize her, said, if I've heard correctly, said, not only did we provide women for the recruits, we provided women for the recruits' guardians or the adults that brought the recruits to campus.
Crazy.
I was like, wow, that's a heck of a party there. That's multi-generational. And I was like,
it's sick, is what it is.
I was like, man, how does that happen? And the thing that gives me the most cause for pause is a recruiting weekend is your attempt to impress.
Yes.
It never gets better than the interview. It never gets better than the first impression. It never gets better than when the coach of a team says, son, we need you to win a national championship, and we really want you to feel welcome here. So that is the ultimate welcome mat, the ultimate representation of who you are as a basketball program. Even more so to me than cutting down the nets at the Final Four. And whether Pitino knew or not, that's what the Louisville basketball program is, because that's what they sold to 17, 18-year-olds that will be the lifeblood of their basketball program. And if that's what they were, then you got to make a change in who runs the organization.
Yeah, I'm guessing that the moms and dads of those recruits probably didn't know what their sons experienced when they went on that recruiting trip. But if they did, if any of them did, let's say one of the kids came home and he's very honest with his parents and he said, you're not going to believe what happened while I was on that recruiting trip. If you're a mom or dad, do you want your kid going to school there?
You would hope not. And I'm not...
What? Say it.
You got to the crux of every problem I had with the CU situation in football. It was a recruiting weekend. Blame the young ladies if you wanna. If you wanna go there, go right ahead. But you can't have it happen during recruiting weekend. Take them bowling. Don't take them to a house where there's a line at the bedroom door. That's recruiting. And you're speaking to me as a mom or a dad or as a parent there. Yeah. It's like, don't do that. Come on. And I don't care who it is, whether it's a junior wide receiver, the recruiting coordinator, or the head coach. Come on, don't. At least save that malarkey until any Tuesday in February. Come on.
You know the sad thing about all this? Pitino probably, well, should be let go. And there will always be another school that wants to pick him up. That's the sick and sleazy part of this whole thing.
What I tell, it doesn't really churn my stomach the way it churns yours, because if you're looking to sports to be uplifting, and you're looking to sports for a reason to cheer somebody making a three-point shot. You're not looking to sports to tell somebody this is how you should live your life. It's not. They're not the same things. Tim Tebow's a great person, but I don't want him to be my quarterback.
No, we agree on that.
Okay.
That portion of the show presented by the Celtic Tavern, official sponsor of the Colorado Rapids. We got a Tebow reference in. The Celtic provides a bus to every Rapids. Well, wait, the Rapids season is over. You know what? Forget this one. You go to the Celtic. Here's what you do. You go to the Celtic. You try any of their 350 Irish whiskeys. You go to the Celtic. You pick up some fish and chips. You pick up some shepherd's pie. You go to the Celtic with your friends to sit and watch games and watch racing, horse racing, soccer, rugby. They got it all. They got it all over at the Celtic Tavern. It's just a couple blocks west of Coors Field on Blake Street Tavern. Go to the Celtic Tavern. Experience the food and the fun.